Hi everyone, it's Judy Lee, and just going to do a flip through of my January journal. I still have some stuff over here I got to put in it, but for right now, this is it. It has right here January 2020. Now, Mod polished over to 2020 because I had to write that. But anyway, it's some more of those papers. I love this stuff, and then I just put a closure like I always do. And then we open it up, and I have, they have this paper in there. I loved it, with the music and everything. And so I made two pockets, one here and one here. And I just added some laces and things like that. And some little sayings that was in there, being this is going to be New Year's. Then I took one of their little cards, journaling cards. I made a pocket out of it for writing. And then just added some lace to the front and back of this. And I left this blank because I can write on it. And then I have another spot here to write on. And I used another one of those little journaling cards to make a side pocket. Nothing here because I can write on that. I did punch a hole and put some ribbon through just to have something different. Then this is another journaling card, and I just made a little side pocket out of it, punched a hole here, and put one of my strings from tying it in here. And then I had made this little banner, so I just stuck that on there. It's glued on. Then I put Fresh Start here. Let me see if I get this. Y'all can see it. And this is just one of those, whatever you call it. I don't never remember the names of these things, but acetate papers, and it looked like snow, so I used it. Then another journaling card that I made a little corner pocket with, and another piece of this. I'm trying to use all the pieces that I had cut. And then this one is just some tea dyed paper or coffee dyed, and I just stuck another piece in there, and I think that one's tea dyed, with another journaling card. And then I left this blank because I haven't filled up everything. I still have stuff over here to put in it, so I'm not finished quite yet. And this was some fabric tape that I had, and I wanted to add a little pop of red in there, even though it's January. And then we had the snowman, and it was a journaling card, and I didn't use it in my December, so I put it in my January. Another little cluster that I had made, and it's just blue, and I just stuck it on there. Another journaling card, and this is a little calendar that came with it. Of course, it's not the exact thing, but I liked it, so I stuck it in here. And then this was some of the little ephemera that was on there, and I cut them all apart, and I just put a little bit of cheesecloth behind it. And then another little piece of ephemera. It just says "Let It Snow." This is a piece of the ephemera. It's a postal stamp, and I just made it for a little tuck with some lace. And then this one I just left blank because I loved it and I wanted it. So I'm keeping it in there plain. May add something, but I don't really want to. And then this was one of the pictures from a postcard I had, and I cut it down and made a little tuck. And then this is a piece of ephemera that someone had sent me, and I thought it went real well with it, so I just stuck it in there. And then, of course, more coffee dyed paper. Then they had this one in there, so I used it and put a little journaling card somebody gave me in there. I love these papers. These were just some extras I had somewhere. Probably Miss Edie gave me. And this was a strip, and I took it and cut it in half and put a piece over here and a piece over here to kind of cut the blankness, but I'll still put something here. And I'll probably put a snowflake charm or something on this. This is where I tied it. Then we have another journaling card that I made some cards out of these and sent out. And then just another piece of the that I'm going to make a tag with. I haven't done that yet. This was a piece of the paper, and it was left over, so I made a pocket out of it and put a piece of those postal on there, and a piece of, this was dyed with food coloring, I think, and it's blue, so I stuck it in there, because everything's blue. And then the little girl, I don't know where I got this from, but I think it was from this kit. And I just stuck a little thing in there. And then this is another part of that paper that I loved. And it's really thick. Then another journaling part, and I made a card out of this too. And this was left over from my card making. And so I just put a piece of lace and stuck a paper in there. And this is another pocket. I just don't have anything in it right now. Like I say, there's a lot I've still got to do. This was a part of the front that I didn't use when I was making it. So I put it in here. This was some snow paper that I had, and it happened to be blue. It was some 6x6 papers, I think. I want to say I got another one left somewhere, but I might have used, oh, here it is. Yeah, it's just 2 sheets of 6x6 I had. It has blue snowflakes. And it's edged a little bit, so I used that and cut it and used some of my dyed, I forgot what you call it now. I just said it a while ago. But y'all know what I mean. But anyway, I just put one of those postal things there and put a little piece of paper to tuck in there. This was a envelope, money envelope from our bank, and it just happened to be the blue that I needed. So I cut it in half. I pasted it all together, glued it together, and then cut it in half and just stuck some embellishments on them. And another piece of paper that I had left over, and so I stuck it in there. And I made this, it was just a piece that I had, and my papers are longer than it is, so I said, well, I'll just use it for a pretty. Then I put some of this yellow and white edging on here, because I love this paper, and it's yellows in it. Here's another piece of that paper, and I just lined it with a piece of ribbon and stuck a couple of pieces that I had left over from cutting. And then this one just has the pretty stuff from Dollar Tree. I love this stuff. I got to get some more. And this was from a different paper that a friend of mine had given me. Not you, Miss Edie, but my friend Katrina had gave me, her daughter had gave me a whole lot of 12 by 12s that she didn't use. And this was one of them, and I love that it had this on the edge, so I made it into a pocket and just stuck another piece of paper down in there. Here's the other half of that envelope from the bank, and I just put this strip here and cut out, and then stuck a couple of pieces in there, and I put a band here of, this was part of the kit, so that's from the other one. It was 2 of them off the top of the papers, so I just cut it and put it on here. This I will be embellishing some more, because I have a few more embellishments to put in here. Then this was, I think Miss Edie gave me a bunch of journaling cards, and this was one of them, and I thought this is cool, and I liked it, so I stuck it in there. It's all books. It says, make this day count, and I thought, with the new year, hey, make every day count. And then this is another piece of that acetate, and I made some ribbons here, right at the corner, and then another piece of my card that I wasn't going to use to make Christmas cards, and so I made a little journaling pocket out of it. Then on this side, same thing, another piece of the journaling cards, and I roughly cut it, or tore it, and then stuck it in there because I love the birds. Then this was another journaling card she gave me, and I just made a little pocket out of it because I just love the word fabulous, and I love the colors of the peacock feathers, and it matched. So, and then just put some lace here. This one, I put a big piece of ribbon, and it had New Beginnings. And so I put some cheesecloth under it and stuck it on there and just stuck a piece of coffee dyed paper that was left over in there. The snow paper, I really didn't want to ruin it, so I left it, but I'll probably add some more to it. And this is some glitter. You can't tell it. Turn on the light, you might can. But it was some glittery, there you go, snow looking ribbon I had from 2 years ago. I bought from Dollar Tree. I didn't see any this year, but I want to get some more of this, and it was white, which you can't tell on this because the blue underneath are gray. But anyway, I put it on both sides. It's small, but I just put it on both sides so it's neat. Then on the back, I used another piece of that beautiful paper that I love, that thick paper, and I made a pocket out of it, and just stuck some coffee dyed paper that was left over in it, put a little band on it. This says, wishing you a fabulous new year, and this is the back of my journal. So that's it. That's my journal for January. I still have some things to do to it, but it is ready to go for next week. But I wanted to get this made so I could get it out to y'all, and so y'all could see it. And this will be coming out, when y'all see it, it'll be January 1st. But this is the 26th, the day after Christmas. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and I thought it turned out really cute. It's simple. It's not as elaborate as my Christmas journal, which is almost completely done. A few more days in it, and I will be finished. I've been using a Sharpie marker, fine point, on it. Ultra fine point, as a matter of fact. And I love the way it writes. It makes my writing look so much better than a normal ink pen. But anyway, so hopefully I'll be able to get out. And I made up enough videos to put out for every Wednesday. So y'all should have seen one the 23rd, and you'll see one next Wednesday. And then this one will come out the 1st. So I'll have to try to get some videos out that weekend, make up some videos and put them out. I'm trying to do on Wednesdays because I know a lot of the creators out there do them on Mondays and Tuesdays and Fridays and Thursdays. So Wednesday I thought, neutral, in the middle. So, but I hope y'all enjoy seeing this stuff. Nobody has commented saying they didn't, so I'm going to keep doing them. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye.